Hello everybody, welcome to the RP Update overview video outlining what happened in the last set of updates. Starting with Constantinople. So here we have Emperor Stephanos the Malevolent, age 56. Coming to the end of his reign. It's been a prosperous reign. He continues to strive to strengthen his borders so that when he passes on, whoever takes over from him will hopefully have an empire that is ready to deal with any threat that may be thrown at the empire. But for now, he's a malevolent person, apparently. Malevolent to his enemies, yes, I agree. No mercy, no quarter shown, none given, and all that sort of malarkey. But he is nothing but generous and kind to his own people. And I'm sure if you ask the populace in any of these lands, barring maybe a select few, I'm sure they'll be more than happy with the Emperor's reign thus far. Laodicea is under no governorship. Nicaea, Panagiotis Melessus, 58. He's even older than the Emperor. He's been governing Nicaea for some time, and again, the people of Nicaea will no doubt be happy with the way Panagiotis has handled affairs. The city is growing by the second. And, oh my god, they can actually recruit Praenoia infantry here. That's strange. Or is it strange? It might not be strange. It might be just completely normal. Anyway, so here he is. Panagiotis Melessus, 1-star command, chivalry 1, loyal as a loyalist person can be, and piety 3, he's not a religious person. Normal tax rate, 155% public order, and 3.5% public growth. Buildings to construct are as follows. Public baths. I don't know why I'm awed by public baths, but I just am. Currently constructing Merchant's Wharf and Tavern. As we look to the recruitment side of things, there is your units. You have an intrepid explorer, a pagan magician, a rather interesting retinue. Arcane arts, eh? This is not Harry Potter, you stupid man. Proven commander, confident attacker, and the traits are as follows. 58, as I say, this could be your last showing. Moving on to Dorylium, Theodorus Comnenus, the Emperor's younger brother. 54, there's his stats. An architect, an overseer, excuse me, there's his lands. Of course, they are what you can recruit. The following traits. And they are what you can construct. Normal tax rate, 175% public order with 4% population growth. Amorium, Eleutherius Caesar, 35. There are your stats. Command 1, Dread 1, Loyalty 4, 5 piety. High tax rate, 150% public order with 2% population growth. And Realista Maker and Blacksmith are all that you can construct. Here are the recruitments. And here are your stats. And your traits, rather. Attilia, under my watchful eye. High tax rate, oh, take it down. We don't want people rebelling here now, you know what I mean? As I say, Emperor is good to his own people. Green faces are what he likes. Building an inn. And there's a couple more things there, but apart from that, it's a fairly straightforward affair here within Attilia. Heraclea, under the watchful eye of Hermanes Irakis. A yellow face, Hermanes, sort it out, please. Emperor wants happy people. Council chambers might turn things around because it's going to give us a public order bonus due to law, so we might be fine. But then there are the following buildings left to build, recently upgraded of course. Three-star general, not bad. 2 chivalry, loyalty, I like it. And piety, may occasionally need to pray for his sins. Don't we all? Recruitment, an intrepid explorer, an overseer, and the following traits. And of course you can recruit the usual agents. Alania, Myristikos Semnos, 30 years young, 3 stars, 3 dreads, Loyalty, not bad. Piety, could do better. Merchant's Wharf is currently building, but we have a whole plethora of buildings left to construct, so, as you deem necessary, let us fill this city with the glories of our buildings. High tax rate, 155% public order, 3% growth, overseer, units, and traits. Of course, we were going to send Myristikos along with Mavros to Adana, but that has now fallen by the wayside, so you will probably be now responsible for ensuring that this here fort gets adequate troops for garrison. Between the three of you, between Mavros, between Myristikos, and between, of course, Vlasios, that should be the target. Bolstering our defences. Speaking of Vlasios, 45 years old, 2-star, here we go, nice loyalty. Now he's a religious man. He doesn't just walk in the light. It shines from him. Where does it shine from? Use your imagination. A bit of construction recruitment there. Okay. Archery range, barren stables. We have siege works left on all the rest of these buildings. There's my dog barks in the background. No doubt the neighbours are out and about. Doesn't like the neighbours, you see. It's a castle, so there's no tax to control, but here is your bridal. Master Smith, Bard, Overseer, Military Engineer, quite the retinue you're forming here. Of course, you can also recruit some various new troops here. Byzantine Lancers, Alamanoi, and of course the usual Flaming Mangonel. Flaming Hell Mangonel. And they're your troops. And these are your traits. Ankara, Alexius Komnenos. Been rather quiet since he came to the stage and took Ankara, but for now he's fine. He's commanding a rather large force, and I have no doubt when the Mongols come marching through he shall spring into action. For 5-star General, 1 dread. He promised so much. He's the former emperor's son. He came out at age of 16 with 5 stars. There may be time. Loyalty is not good. Maybe because he feels he should be the heir. A little bit of jealousy maybe, eh? Anyway, currently building a market. The following buildings are available. Recruitment wise, we have the units here. And, of course, the retinue and the traits. Mercenary Captain, Biographer. Oh, Biographer, eh? To pen your rather exciting life, I feel. Will it be a bestseller? Only time will tell. Mavros, General Mavros, age 52. He's losing command, maybe with old age. Maybe he's sharp and his skills are not as sharp as they once were. Anyway. He's now overseeing Nicosia with the following traits. And of course, low tax rate and the following buildings are available for you to construct. To hopefully start to increase the infrastructure and of the place, get it thriving before we move. Here is obviously the army you have available to you, but this army is wasted here and needs to be moved elsewhere. Of course, where it shall move next is up for discussion. Sinope is under my watchful eye, and I shall decide what to put there next time. Normal tax rates, excellent. Corum, Prosaunus of Lazika, here we go, nice loyal chap, fairly religious, and not chivalrous, one of the few chivalrous people of this empire. There's a few nasty people and a few good ones as well. Currently building these, but there is a Knight Stable available, a Practice Range available, and a Ballista Maker as an upgrade, of course. And recruitment-wise, these are the troops that we have, the Radarates and the Byzantine Spears, of course, Peasant Archers and the rest of them all. Here we go. Alcoholic, yes. Holier than thou. But an alcoholic holier than thou type person. And of course there's your full stack garrison, ready and waiting to spring into action should anybody else come past, I suppose. That is good, but there's still more work to do. Trebizond. Trebizond has been working tirelessly, I say Trebizond, Prince Assamopoulos has been working tirelessly, dispatching rebels, constructing forts, leaving garrisons in the fort, constructing more buildings, recruiting more garrisons. He has been tirelessly working, as a prince should, to bolster our eastern defences. He will be taking over from the current emperor, if he snuffs it, although he's a very similar age, so he won't have much time to shine. But not shirking his responsibilities, I am proud to say he is taking his role very seriously and ensuring that we are prepared on our eastern wall. Thank you, Prince Assamopoulos. May the Empire not forget your contribution, and if we should die in a ball of fire caused by Mongols, then at least you tried to help us out. Anyway, there you go, that's his stats here. It's a castle, and here is building a banner stable and an archery range. Of course, we have an armory, a catapult maker, armourer, and the rest of it left to build. Recruitment wise, you know what you can recruit because you've been recruiting them in the past. But here is your army makeup. Still recruiting infantry to fill the rest of these slots. Did I go through your traits? Excellent. Thank you, Prince Assamopoulos. Right, well, Heracleon's a pain in our behinds, and we'll continue with the building work next time. Smyrna is constructing as well. Paliacastron, 47-year-old Komnenos of Plagina. Decent stats, 5, 5, and 5. The average Joe type character. High tax rate, 145. We could go very high and still have a green face and still have a decent public order growth. And it's available to upgrade. Maybe upgrading it before we get the mines, perhaps. Give the people opportunity to thrive. City Watch, Ballista Maker, Leather Tanner, Ship Ride, Fairground, Paved Roads, Irrigation in Council Chambers. Of course, here are your traits. Spy, some town militia. But other than that, you are doing a good job. Keeping our westernmost settlements safe, secure, and prosperous. A thankless task, and not one of glory like capturing other places, but it still has its place, it still is a pivotal part of our development. And Rhodes, under its own guise, just sits there doing nothing. I think the ideal place for any... And we're back down to the beginning. So there you go. That's what's happening in the Empire. Of course, we'll take a quick look at the campaign map to see if there's anything worthy of our attention. I can't see any rebels. There is a fort here with some troops in it. Having them here in the back lines might be a waste. Maybe we should start considering sending those guys forward to the front lines, perhaps. Something that might need some discussion. Of course, Yellow Face there in Heraclea might need some address. Ankara's forces here still sat pretty. I could probably do with them roving the field. Although we might have to go into the Principality's land, which is not a good thing. I don't know. Not too sure. Iconium. This troop force here. These troops in here. These troops in here. Should all begin to sort of order themselves into here as the next port of call, seeing as we didn't get Adana. So that's that. Corum, again, that's fine, fully stacked, that's lovely for now, and no more rebels. So that is the campaign map in our homelands. Of course, down here we are looking for Mongols, so if anybody has any suggestions about where we should send these spies to find where the Mongols are, please let me know, because right now they are stood there gawking at empty desert. And then down here, the agents continue to tirelessly work to cause disrepair in the lands of Egypt, and to put the icing on the cake, our diplomat friend Petros Paleologus is managing somehow to entice the Egyptians into paying us for the privilege. 1,500 florins we've got out of them so far. Let's see if we can get some more next time. But so far what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of lightly defended Egyptian settlements. with maybe perhaps the exception of here. So when these spies have headed out further east to scout out just truly how much of a threat the Egyptians really are, if this is pretty much it, with a few scabby garrisons here and there on their most eastern borders, then I am struggling to see why we can't just send down a couple of full stack armies with any excess cash that we are now accruing and taking down some of these lands. Of course, there is some more land over here which we need to scout out first, but the early signs of this pre-invasion to the invasion is looking rather promising. And not to mention that once we have the settlements converted over predominantly to Orthodox religion, public order is not going to be as much as a problem. But time will tell if that will be the case. Join me next time when the campaign will continue, and let's see if we can find the Mongols and continue to harass the Egyptians. See you soon.